What's up, guys? We are back at it for day 5. It is day 5 and we made it. I'm excited because I'm telling y'all, yesterday was such a mess. And if you hear extra noise, I'm sitting outside today. So bear with me. And my house was a little busy. And then I decided to sit outside to still do the film because I am not giving up 30 days straight, 30 days of how to gain self-confidence in yourself and start building the person that you want to be. I am excited to be able to come to you and to be able to help if I possibly can. And like I said, yesterday was a lot. So day 4 was not that long, but it didn't need to be that long anyway. Just simple, asking yourself a few questions. So day 1 was about what do you like, what do you don't like, all those great questions. Day 2 was about what you don't like. And all of what goes into the things that you don't like about yourself, about others, about the people in your life, about the foods you eat, about the things you read, about all those great things. And um, oh my gosh, guys, like I am just so excited for what's going on. And then, so if you haven't answered those questions for day 1 and day 2, make sure you go do that. And then day 3 was about how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a good person? Do you see yourself as a loving person, as a kind person? How do you see yourself? And really be honest. Hey, Biz, what's up? Really be honest about that to yourself. You don't have to tell anybody or go through anything with anybody. Just be honest with it to yourself. How do you see yourself? And then day 4 was how do you, what do you really think about yourself? So day 3 was about how do you see yourself, your image. When you look in the mirror, who do you see? Do you look in the mirror and say, oh, I love that person I'm looking at. I love this. I love that. That's day 3. But day 4 goes a little bit more deeper into that and say, well, what do you really think about yourself? Not when you're looking, hey, Jotana, not when you're looking in a mirror, not when you're someone looking through yourself through someone's eyes, really looking through your own eyes and your own mind and your own thought process. How do you, or what do you think about yourself? And then now here we are at day 5, which is, do you like who you are? Now, this is the good one. And then it's why or why not. But this is the good one as far as in, do you like who you are? Because at one point in time, I looked in the mirror and while I thought I was beautiful, I thought, I have this amazing family, I have all these amazing things going on, I really still didn't like myself. I didn't like who I was, how I was behaving at times, how I could fly off the handle and just, yell and scream, how I could just sometimes, truthfully, with lack of better words, how I could just sometimes be a bitch, not just, hey, Shalonda, not just, to my family or to friends or just to anybody. But, you could say the wrong thing and our day is fucked up, part of my language if you care about that. But, our day is messed up. You can say the wrong thing and that day is ended. And I guarantee you're going to know that the day is ended. If I'm upset, you're upset. And I just, didn't like that about myself. I didn't like that I made people at times feel uncomfortable because they spoke their mind. And it's perfectly fine for someone to speak their mind, and if you're allowing these people to be in your life, for you to say that you care about them and you care about their opinion, they should be allowed to speak that opinion with no problem, with no fear of you flying off the handle or you getting mad or whatever. And so I didn't like that about myself. And I had to come to that realization, even though I had these things I did like and I did love about myself, I didn't like certain things that wasn't, any particular one person's fault, but it's my responsibility to fix those things and to become the person that I wanted to be. And so in doing that, I had to really, go and peel back some layers of self and of understanding and say, hey, do you really like yourself? And in doing that, you get to see how your relationships develop. When I really got to the point of I like myself, shit, right now I'm to the point I love myself. I am divine. I am a goddess. I am meant to flourish. I am meant to also help to nourish and help others to grow, but I am first meant to flourish and grow myself. And knowing that, you're able to freely move through life. You're able to freely do things. But when you don't know that, and when you don't really care for yourself, and when you don't like yourself, you can be the nastiest person and not even try to be. Like, everybody would say, oh, you're so sweet, you're so nice. And I was those things. I was naturally those things. That was something that was naturally in me. But I could also be mean and just shut offish. I wouldn't say necessary. Well, sometimes, yeah, I could just be mean. And, you have to be careful of the things you say and how you act, because you can't take them back. Once they're out there, once they're on the table, they're on the table. You could mend that relationship. You could fix it. You could try to take it into a new, stronger direction if that person is willing. But once those words are out there, once those feelings and those thoughts are out there without properly thinking in your mind what they would be or how they would be perceived or pushed towards someone, when it's just done out of anger or because you're just having a down day and you just feel bad about yourself, so you want someone to share in that despair. But you really have to think about that. And I didn't at one point in time. I didn't give that consideration. And then you think you can throw a sorry on top of it and it fixes the whole thing. And it doesn't. It doesn't fix it. It doesn't, take it away. That hurt is still in that person. So one thing I learned about, figuring out if I really like myself is, when you like yourself, others like you. And it sound crazy. And you're like, oh, I don't care if others like me. But in a sense, you do. The people that's important to you, the people that's in your life, you want them to like, to love, and to understand you. And in order to do that, you have to like and love and understand yourself. And so when I didn't do that, I treated people the way I really felt on the inside. Even though I wanted something different, even though I wanted to be something different, I wanted to push towards something better, I didn't really understand that I had to fix myself first. I would just get sad and frustrated and upset and be like, well, why, I keep doing all these things and all these steps to take care of it. Why I can't keep using the wrong. Someone say, why aren't I? But, my kids keep telling me I don't use proper grammar. But, you just be thinking like, why aren't I making these steps? Why isn't things working better? Why am I not being a person I want to be? Why am I not using the better words? It's because you really haven't took the time to be nicer and kinder to yourself, to understand yourself, and to say, hey, I treat people bad because on the inside, I don't feel like I deserve to be treated well. And that could be for any reasons that happen into your life, as we covered in previous days. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it because it's really good. And what we covered in there is your blueprint for yourself creates what life is going to be. Hey, everybody. Glad you can check in with me. But your blueprint in life covers a multitude of things. So your blueprint of how you see yourself. Oh, thank you. But your blueprint of how you see yourself is very important because you create your outer world and you create the energy that's pushed out to other people. What goes on the inside, what goes on the outside. There is um, no way around it. You can't be mean to yourself and be nice to someone else. It just doesn't work that way. We're meant to first take care of the being that we have, and then that energy and that light and that love then is able to be expressed outward because it's growing as a root, like a tree on the inside of you. So, you know, I am not as into church as I used to be, but when finding better information and knowledge on self, I'm able to understand the Bible a lot better. And when I think that's the most important part is understanding the wisdom. I don't care where it come from, what religion, what language, whatever. Understanding the wisdom behind the teachings of what our parents and maybe someone else was trying to teach us is very important. You have to love yourself. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to have faith that things are going to work out for your favor. Because in having that strength of faith in self allows you to jump past the hurdles that life will throw at you. There is no way around having a sad day. There's no way around just feeling kind of like, I felt that way yesterday. I felt like nothing was going right. I didn't feel like pushing to make the day go better. I just wanted to be, just wanted to lay around. But that's not how life is. You get out of life what you put in. And that's self-esteem. You get out of self-esteem what you put in. You have to take time for yourself, love yourself, get to know yourself, and get to understand who you are. We get so stuck now in the world of trying to learn and know somebody else. And we don't even know ourselves. I got married at 20, been with my husband since I was 19. I didn't know myself at 19. I was this shy, kind of sheltered, deprived of true life girl. And I wanted so much to be free, but didn't know what free was. And wanted so much to be me, but didn't know who I was, so... And I got into this relationship and I got married, and now I have to not just figure out myself, but I have to figure out this person I married. And I instantly getting married, I became a stepmom. Or a mom. So that brought on a new aspect that I had to learn and try to understand, and two more people that I had to form a relationship with and learn and understand and attempt to let in. And I attempted to let all these people and all this stuff in, but it's like, how can you let something in if you don't know yourself? You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I was slowly letting people in, but I didn't know myself. So I was letting them into something that wasn't really real, that wasn't a real foundation. And you just kind of get lost in that. But once you get to know what you like, and if you really like yourself, I can honestly say back then, I didn't like myself. Why? Because I wasn't being who I was supposed to be. I wasn't living my dreams. I wasn't living my desires. I wasn't setting goals for myself that I could be the person that I wanted to be, that I could live the life that I wanted to live. I wasn't that person. So no, I didn't like myself. But then now, and realizing my purpose in life and realizing who I'm supposed to be and what's supposed to be done for my life, I love myself. I am proud of myself. I am happy for myself. Why? Because I figured out that only I can be me, that I'm uniquely made, that I am not like anyone else. I don't have to be like anyone else. I can be me and still be loved. I can be me and love myself, because in being me, I am showing myself love. I know, right? It's just like, man. So ask yourself that question. Do you like yourself? Do you really like yourself? And why do you like yourself? If you don't like yourself, why not? And what are some of the things you don't like about yourself? Be honest with yourself and ask yourself two true questions. What don't you like about yourself? Why? What do you like about yourself? Why? And this is like just the basic question. I'm not even going to post any questions at the end of this because there's no need. I really want you to ask yourself this question. Do you like who you are? Do you, not do your mama, not do your friends, do you like who you are? And why or why not? It's deep. And I'm only asking questions this first week. So we're on what? Day 5. We got 2 more days, and I got 2 more questions for y'all, for you to check and see what it is you like, who you are. And just, this is the part of learning yourself. Because remember, first you got to learn yourself. Then in learning yourself, you get to know yourself. And in learning and knowing yourself, you get to love yourself. And in getting to love yourself, you get to trust yourself. You get to trust your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas, your goals, your drives, your push, your emotions, right? You get to be in charge of you. And so it's getting dark. I'm not gonna keep going, but I want y'all to really check that out. Like, go through it. And it gets deeper and deeper as the weeks go on. With this first week, it's just learning yourself. Learn yourself, because you can't learn nobody else until you learn yourself. So do that, check it out. And I hope this video has blessed you guys. I am so thankful, like I said, to be able to do this, to keep pushing. And your comments, your amazing comments help me, because this is not normally what I do. I do, but I don't do it. So I am so thankful for y'all. Keep pushing. Keep being in love and light and in trust with yourself. And peace, blessings, prosperity, enjoy your way each and every day. I guarantee if you keep pushing and you keep moving, life is going to keep working in your favor. And you have to believe that, know that, and trust that. Love you guys. Be blessed. Keep your head up and don't let nobody give you bullshit. All right. See you later.